So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode here on the channel. Today I'm visiting in Belgium a great koi pond garden and even a more amazing koi collection. So if you need some inspiration for your own garden or new built koi pond, you definitely should watch this video. I have been invited to visit Rudy and Linda's pond. Rudy and Linda are the happy owners of a beautiful garden and koi pond. Every detail in the garden has been thought of. So I'm entering this great Japanese garden via these amazing stones, and what I really like is this bridge and all the small details. Look at this, guys. So this is well done. So as I told you in the introduction of this video, the owner Rudy and Linda, they did everything by themselves. They started with a small pond back in the days over here. They had a small terrace, and from there on they ended up with their bigger koi pond over there. And there are Linda and Rudy. Thank you so much for the hospitality, first of all. Very kind people. We had a great lunch. We had some really nice talk about the garden, the pond, and of course all the koi. So before I show you a bit more of the pond and the koi, look at those amazing trees. This one is pretty old. I guess it was 1936, and it is even still in the original I don't know how you say it in English, you know what I mean, but
when you see this one, that's unbelievable. There you can see how old he is.
That's amazing. Rudy built his garden and pond himself. With some help of friends, he built his second pond just the way he wanted it. After a few hours of talking, I soon found out that Rudy is incredibly handy and has a lot of knowledge about building ponds. So next up we have some other...
It's also a penis, but a small one.
Yeah, it's so cool. Love it. Then we have a big Buddha here in the corner. And this is also a pretty nice tree together with the rocks and all the other stuff, as you can see over here. It's in the shadow, it gets a lot of water, so it can grow as it should be here at the garden of Rudy and Linda. This is the introduction of the koi pond. It's 15,000 liters and it contains 6 or 7 koi. I think it's 6, and they are absolutely amazing. Look at that Dainichi Showa. Then we have a great kohaku over there. That's one of my favorites in the pond, together with the sanka that is down here. I hope she will come up a bit more so I can show her to you. Then we have an 83 cm shagoi, and it won't surprise you, but this is a male. And if you look at this body and the size of this fish, it's absolutely insane. It's very, very big. So we got some nice Japanese plants and trees here. So we have one bottom drain. Before we go to the filtration system, we got one bottom drain over here. It's also aerated. I think Rudy is going to put it on. So there it is. And as the show is watching together with us how the air is coming up out of the bottom drain. And you can see how clear the water is. It's a lot of flow in the pond, and we have also one skimmer over there. Pretty nice. So let me show you the filtration system. So the filtration system is separated in 2 single rooms. Before we show you the pump and the first part of the filtration system, we got some pretty nice prizes. Rudy won with his koi. We got some paintings he got, and some big prizes like the Tadakoi prize, the online winter koi show here in Holland and Belgium, of course. And we got some certificates.
That's what the Sanki, this one?
Yeah, this is the Sanke.
The second prize.
What a
in
great
size, yes. And that's for with the survivor from the show, from this one. It's this one who won the Tatagoy. And he's from my dealer Kim's Koi.
Yeah, here in Belgium.
Here in Belgium, yeah.
Oh,
this one also, the kohaku also from Kim's Koi. The paint has been done by my
daughter-in-law.
My daughter-in-law.
Cool.
And if you want to see my pond in the evening, that's my pond in the evening.
Yeah, we'll try to get some photos in the video, but this is how the pond looks like in the evening with a lot of light. This is where everything starts. This is the pump to the...
That's my collector. It goes to the bottom. There I have a pump from Oasis.
Yep.
To bring the water up upstairs. It goes that way to my UV.
Yep, right.
Then he passes also my
The heater.
heater. Then he goes
To the other side.
to the other side, yes, to my filters, the other side. Then he comes back this way to this filter again. It's only 3 weeks old. I did it myself. It's one of the things I'm proud of it. And then he goes to the pond. And this one here, that's my feeding for my bamboo, my waterfall.
Exactly, that's what we just saw on the outside.
Yeah.
Pond and the filtration system, the pipe work, everything is DJI built. So let's go to the other side of this wall so we can show you the rest of this filtration system. Alright, so here we have the second part of the filtration system. You can see the pipe work is coming through the wall on this side. And then everything, all the water goes to the first filtration system, and that's here. That's the drum filter. And from there on, everything passes here through the Japanese mats, back to the third part of the filtration system you just saw on the other side.
Yeah, and all the back here also with isolation for in the winter.
Because during winter time you have a cover over the pond,
Yeah,
and you
of
also
course.
heat it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Always in the winter about 16, 17 degrees.
So and everything is stuffed pretty well, like the fish net over here. We have the drum filter over here. It's you just
I
clean.
want to show it.
Yeah, oh, you can show it.
Yeah,
Great.
of course, of course. You. I did it this way. I also will do it this way.
The first dirt that's coming out of the pond into the... Oh, that's great.
And let's go to the
to the sewer. Alright, so we're back at the pond. As I told you in the beginning of this video, there are 6 big koi in here with the monster shagoi here of 83 cm, and that body is insane. I hope you can see it good on camera, but then we have the Dainichi Showa, then we have the Kohaku, the Sanke, and 2 other Showas. And Rudy, the Kohaku...
the Sanke is from the Toronto.
Yeah, so that Sanke is from the Terrazzo koi farm,
Yeah.
and it's quite funny because Rudy told me he bought it at Jeroen's Van Keulen, his shop in the Netherlands. Good guy, and Jeroen, he had this fish in a very small tank.
I'll show you later the photo from this one, and he was. You cannot imagine what an evaluation he make this one.
Yeah, it's great. So some of the koi are at the bottom of the pond. I need to notice that. Rudy will check them this week because there are probably some parasites. And that's also part of the hobby. Sometimes things happen also when you're adding new koi because the kohaku is just added to the koi pond. So he will give them a small treatment, and next week or within 2 weeks they will be swimming around like crazy. If you treat them well, they will get better very soon. The kohaku is from Maruhide Koi Farm.
Yeah, from Kim's Koi.
And look at this sashi, the kiwa. This kohaku is one that's getting big really soon. And I think she's even carrying some eggs. It's the springtime, so the fish are ready to spawn their eggs. And with that kind of big male in your pond, it won't take long to get those eggs out. But that's something else. So I really like that kohaku. It's one of my favorites. But I also like that Showa, and that one is from the Dainichi Koi Farm.
Yes. Yeah, he's coming from the Deshima, from the Netherlands, from Leo de Bruin, this one. And I get him this 40 days ago. And he's marvelous. So he have a body to... Yeah, when you wake up in the morning and he comes to you in the pond, and I sit in there in the corner and he comes to me, I smell.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you're in love with that fish.
Yeah,
and
I'm in love with it. I'm in love with all my fish. In love with all my fish. They all have names for me, so I can say you this one is this name, this one is this name. Maybe I'm a little bit crazy, but Who cares?
Well, I think that most of the hobbyists give their koi names, and why not? Because we also give our cats and dogs names. So
Yeah, that's true. I give also my wife also have a name, so why not my koi?
so true.
The male Karachi koi, his name is Goliath. You see why?
Yeah, he's absolutely
You see
huge.
why? He's now around, excuse me, around 83, 84 cm, I think, but it's a male. And when you see the body, it's really gorgeous.
It is. And yes, I was mentioning it like a shagoi in my previous clip, and of course it's Karachi koi, but sometimes, guys, I also mess up around with some of the names during the enthusiasm of filming the koi pond. So, exactly, it's the Karachi koi. We already spoke about the Sanke from Terrazzo, and then we got 2 more Showas left.
Yeah,
And
I'm a
also
Showa fan.
this one. And to be honest, I'm also a Showa fan. So
Yeah, me too.
that's
Me
something we have in common.
And specific, the classic Showa. You have Kindai Showa, it's also beautiful, I like it too, but my pond is too small to get to many fish, because the whole fish between 60 and 85 cm, so we cannot take let's say 10 or 15 kois in the pond like this. It's just too small.
If you have a smaller pond like this, but it's almost 15,000 liters, you can still have some big koi in here. But don't put too much fish in there. You could probably add 2 or 3 more fishes in here, and then you will have enough, and the filtration system will work properly.
That's also the most important. The filtration system must be good, otherwise you have problems with your koi. Too many people who start with the koi and give too much food in the beginning of the year, and that's the filtration have to, how must I say,
Digest.
grow.
Yeah, have to digest all
you
the...
have to digest, and that is also important to know.
So, Rudy, thank you so much, and of course, Linda also, thank you so much for your hospitality, all the kind food, all the drinks, and also enjoying your amazing koi and amazing pond. So guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do, and please leave a comment. What do you think about the koi pond and the garden? Because I think it's marvelous.
Don't forget the koi part.